Hello, fellow gamers, and hello, fans of Everquest, brought to you by the good people at P99, guys. It's Thum the Barbarian! And today I'm with two good friends, guys. We have Chupa Cabra,
Hello.
who's playing his... Tell us a little bit about your monk, brother.
Playing Soju, level 37 right now.
And he is the XR Master Race. Well,
Yeah.
uh, you know, just right,
Yes,
just under
you're
Dark
right.
Dark
You're correct.
Elves. Just
You're
under
correct.
Dark Elves.
Nah, you're right.
And we also have my good friend AC Gamer, guys. Say hey, AC, and tell us a little bit about your character, man.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode. And I'm playing my Cleric, who happens to be level 35. He's about 38% into the level so far, and I love my Cleric. I absolutely do love this guy. I can't wait to get him up to level 39 when I can actually res people for experience. Right now, it's absolutely no experience whatsoever, but 50% at level 39, guys. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
And unfortunately, he is a high elf, guys. That's the only bad thing about Demiro, but we forgive him for that. So,
We won't
Sexy
hold him.
high elf, guys. Sexy high elf. Everybody
He
loves
will
high
not
elves.
again.
and guys, we are in lower Guck. We are in the living side, and this is a treat for me because not only do I get to hang out with friends, I get to experience something that I don't ever remember being on the living side, guys. So this is I can probably say that this is new to me completely, but I'm having a good time just hanging out with my friends, man. And here comes a Minotaur.
And I
So,
would
and he's
I would
He's making a
actually say
beeline.
to sit inside this room with the torch why he pulls the rest of those areas, because this whole tunnel has so many freaking roamers of these minotaurs that we are just gonna get one after another after another. So I think we're gonna have to clear the whole thing.
okay. That sounds good to me, man. I mean, you guys know a lot more about this than I do, so I'm just along for the kills.
And you guys are kicking the crap out of this thing, man. So much better with a little bit of DPS in the group. It
Oh,
makes
he's
all the
red, dude.
difference.
He's red. Holy crap. Red to me, anyway. He's probably not red to Soju. What does he
Thank you
con to
for
you,
the
brother?
root. He's blue to me.
Oh, okay. All right.
That was a root, right?
Yeah, just to make sure he doesn't run.
Thank you. Yeah, because these guys they run so fast.
No guarantee that it's gonna last though. My route down here has been a little iffy. It does
Oh,
seem
it
like,
breaks.
And there it goes.
It broke.
yeah. See,
But oh, the
There you
slam.
go.
Dut,
Good
dut.
slam.
Let the
Good
girls be
slam.
girls.
see if I can get him
Oh my
again.
God.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good.
I got him.
It's
I
fine.
got him.
It's fine.
I got
It's
him.
fine.
Oh, okay.
All right, go ahead and back up, my friend.
Let me
Alright.
toss you a small hill real quick.
Yep.
Yeah, we like to get the puller, keep the puller high health.
Yeah, it's just it's one of those things where you never know if you should heal a monk or not, because you don't know when their mend is back up a lot of the time. So they can
Oh, I
heal
will tell you if I
themselves.
use it.
Okay, yeah, because they can heal themselves about
Yeah.
40 to 50% of their life with mend, and it's really amazing. And it comes back so quickly for them that as a cleric, it's one of those things you may not know when you should cast that. But yeah, thank you for letting me know when you're going to use that.
Oh,
I remember. I remember when I played my monk. I would let the cleric know. I mean, most good monks will let the cleric know. Hey, look, my mend is up. Don't you're not gonna have to heal me at this point and stuff. I even had a hot button for it. So it just seems like etiquette, right? Am I right or am I wrong about that, guys?
it does. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, there's so many different people out there. When you join a group, especially pickup groups, you kind of get away from your guild experience. You will find that not everybody does everything the same way. And so, as a cleric, you just have to be prepared for people who won't tell you. You got to be prepared for the people who do tell you, and so on and so forth. But definitely want to just be mindful of what's going on. That way, you can keep as much power as possible, especially in an instance like this where we could probably need the power pretty quickly in a situation that could go very, very bad very, very fast. Let me go
Speaking
ahead.
of, how's your mana?
Mine is at 96.
All right.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, we're good to go.
Yeah.
good. I'll save men for those. Oh my goodness moments.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, this area right here, this tunnel, you may come through it and only see one mob, or you may come through it and be fighting in the tunnel, which is a very, very bad idea, and see 15 mobs just coming around the corner all at once, and they're
Oh,
training you.
like right now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, back it up to him. Back it
Oh,
up. Back
sweet
it up.
Jesus,
Back it
my
up. Back it
bad.
up.
Stay right
Back it
there.
up.
Stay right there. You good? You good? You good? They've stopped. I just turned the corner and
Oh, he's
there's
swimming.
Yeah.
This dude looks like he's Greek, man. He's got all this fur on him.
I did not mean to. I did not mean to loot that Shin Knight, guys. I was trying to say that for Demiro, but I accidentally looted it. And he's got gloves on him. He's got Shin gauntlets.
Okay, I think I already
Oh,
have those. So if you want to loot them, go for it, man.
all right.
Oh, this dude spawned already, man.
That's what I'm saying. They
What?
spawn really quickly and then they roam just like crazy. So back it
Yeah,
up.
stay back.
Back it up,
I'm
man.
gonna flop again.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you got to give the monk a little bit of room to work his thing. You know, he
Yeah,
needs
he's
to
got
be
to
able
work
to
his magic.
I did not
back it up
realize
and
he.
flop. Go ahead.
I didn't realize he had spawned already.
Did he
And
spawn?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's just yellow to us too, so he's not as tough as the first guy we fought, which is a very good thing because the first guy we handled him
Yeah,
pretty
we did fine
well.
on the first
Yeah,
guy.
we
It's
did.
Yeah,
just man, these guys.
they hit
This
hard.
is not the normal. This is
That's
not
a
the
quick
normal
spawn.
timer for the zone.
I don't think that was the first guy. I think maybe somebody else had come through this tunnel because we literally just killed him like 30 seconds ago. And I know it's quick, but I don't think it's that quick.
All
So,
right, I hope not.
yeah, otherwise you'd never be able to get through this area. Yeah, I think
You
it's
kill a
about
lot of
5 to 6
minotaurs, that's
minutes.
for sure.
Right. That would that would have been awesome back in the day when this zone was camped like crazy and people had to wait. You know, it's actually funny is the zone would get on a rotation where it seemed like every 5 to 6 minutes the mobs would spawn for everybody, and then everybody would go to work, and for like 5 or 6 minutes nobody had anything to do. But I don't really think it's this quickly because that would just be nuts.
But what do you guys think of the minotaur mobs in this game?
I like the way they look.
I also like the way they look. I do. My first experience with minotaurs was in the maze, and I had a lot of fun over in the maze. So I've got good memories of the minotaurs. What about you, Chupa?
Um, I do like the way they look. I don't have too much experience other than here and the one in Steam Font, I believe.
Oh yeah, there are minotaurs in Steam Fight, but you've never been to the maze a lot.
Oh,
Hello?
he's doing something. He's doing something on his end. Not a
Oh,
lot of
I love
people.
you.
Not
Hello?
not a lot of people come to the living side, to be honest. I mean, you really only come over here for a few items. I believe there's some like paladin pants over here in one of the mobs, and then of course the evil eye, which is kind of nice to be able to get. But beyond that, yeah, not a whole lot of reason to come over here. I think it's to the right. Oh, okay, he's pulling
Okay.
back.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, I got him.
I guess you guys can fight it right there. The crossroads not really a great idea, but we'll try it.
I'll meet you at the crossroads,
So you
so
won't
you
be
won't be
alone.
lonely. Guys, just so you guys, for you guys who don't know, Chupa loves to hear me sing. That's why I'm doing it a lot lately because Chupa loves my singing, guys. So,
Oh
I
my God.
mean, he can't get enough. See, look, what is that? He says, I can't read that. What does that say? It says, more singing. Okay, man. I'll meet you at the crossroads. Oh, ding. Holy crap. I didn't even
Nice.
know. Level 33, baby.
Congrats,
English.
man.
English. I mean, is this a crossroads? It doesn't
No,
look
no,
like
it's
a
a little
crossroads.
further up. I think it's the crossroads,
Okay.
right where Chuba was standing.
Yeah, level 33 for Thune. That's very nice, man. I don't think I was very close, so I think
The experience down here is pretty nuts. It's really,
that's what I
really
was
nice.
trying to say. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say and could not get it out
It's a
for some
dungeon.
reason.
It's a dungeon for one, and then of course it's higher level than we actually are at the moment. Usually you come here closer to level 40, especially for a melee class. Clerics and casters, they can kind of come here a little bit sooner depending on their resist and things of that sort. But yeah, it's amazing experience, man. This is Soul B. Soul B is the place to come.
Yeah, like I was telling you guys earlier, I'm looking forward to going to Soul B and hanging out in that zone. I know the one time we did try to go in there on Thum, I got ran out immediately. I got punted out basically. It was like, I stepped foot in and one guy saw me and was like, Get out of here." It was like if you go to a bar and you see a bouncer toss somebody out, it's exactly how it was, guys. I mean, that guy just took me by the scruff of the neck and was like, "Thum, you're out," and I was out.
He kind of is a bouncer. I mean, he's just sitting. Oh, watch out! There's another guy down that hallway.
Yeah, I see him. He's swimming.
Let me go.
Now, this guy's got a horn. That's interesting. The last guy had an axe. Do you guys know if these sell well? The Minotaur weapons, or are they considered like fine steel, or
No,
are
the
they?
Minotaur axes are pretty worthless. I mean, they sell
Okay.
decently, but the weight on them is so outrageous. And unless you have like weight reduction backpacks that take off a lot of the weight or all of the weight, I wouldn't even suggest picking those things up. And since you're not
Okay.
anywhere close to somebody you can sell to, and you're probably going to be here for a little while, you're not really. Oh, we got some ads. Oh, we got a lot of
Oh, we
ads.
got a lot of
We got a
ads.
lot of ads. Two pets.
Soldier, call it, man.
Yeah, you might want. I don't know. We're doing okay.
Oh no, it's
No.
time to run, guys.
Yeah,
Run, go,
run it.
go, go.
Yeah, run it.
Flop, flop.
Okay, I'm gating
Soldier,
it. I'm
flop.
gating it. I'm gating it. You go ahead and run, man.
Okay, I'm running.
because I am overweight and I will never make that. There he goes. I'm out. I'm out, guys.
Okay, good deal.
Holy
Oh
crap!
God.
I don't know where those came from. It's the crossroads, guys. That area is just really, really nasty. We've always had bad luck anytime I've ever come here trying to get through this area, unless you got enough people or you're very, very careful. But that sucked. That sucked. Are you gonna make it? You can make it through?
I am gonna make it. I just hope nobody's up here for. Oh yeah, okay.
Nobody's ever up there. Yeah, nobody comes to the living side ever. It doesn't happen.
That's good because I did not. If I would have stopped and called train, I would have died. So
All right, so that's not too bad. I mean, I'm at 80% of my power. I'm at full life. I can go ahead and heal Thum up really quickly, and we can start heading our way back down there as soon as we can get
guess what,
to.
guys? Thum was not responsible for that train.
You might have been. You might have been. We don't know.
You hush your mouth.
We don't know on that one, man. We don't know where that came from.
Hush your dirty mouth. Thum was definitely not responsible for that.
That's
Neither
the
was
bad
Soju
thing.
though. I don't
That's the
think
bad thing about
Soju
down
was
here.
there.
There's no way that was pulled. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a. Oh, jeez, they're all over the place still.
yeah, that was either a glitch or we got aggro somehow through a wall or
Man,
something like that.
I fell to the ground.
They could
Because none
have.
of us did.
Come on.
None of us did anything wrong. I like how AC was trying to. You see that, guys? He was trying to blame
Hey,
Thum.
it still could have been your fault, man. It could have been like they smelled through the wall, and they're like, smells like chicken. That guy eats a lot of chicken, so.
It's like I like chicken. That's no
I
doubt.
might be dying here, guys. Stay back.
Don't
Yep,
die. Don't die, dude.
Oh, I'm zoning
gonna
right
fight
now.
this- I'm gonna fight this goal.
I'm dead.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Where'd you die?
I made it across the bridge, but there's a mob up right there.
Oh, suck. All right, well, let's kill this thing, and I will
Shaman,
get
they're
down there and revive you.
Five of them. I mean, that sucks, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man.
And I'm bound in cabless. Hey, I can go train your post.
Oh, very nice.
Jeez, well, I guess that's looking on the brighter side of things right there.
I've been away from the city for so long. I haven't trained. It's a level 35 skill, and I'm 37.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's like with Corvellis not going to get his level 19 druid spells. Just logging on and killing crag spiders immediately and not even worrying about getting my spells, which is kind of dumb because I'm sure I get better nukes, better dots, all kinds of stuff that I need.
Yeah.
You get a better heal because you mentioned it this morning, light healing, and I was like,
Yeah, light healing. Yeah, if I get healing, that would be a big boost for you know. But me and Vilaz I was talking. I'm finally gonna bring Sith Lord, Dust Sith Lord off, and him and Vilaz are gonna be Dark Elf brothers together. And do you have anybody around level 20, Chupa?
just necromancer, and that's it. He's
Oh,
20.
well, that's fine. That's fine, dude. Yeah, that's great. We love hanging out with Savak anyway. Savak is amazing. He almost doesn't need us, it seems, sometimes.
You know. Yeah, no.
Well, your characters are always so well equipped. You can pretty much do anything on your own, but it's always nice to have company, I think. You know, even if you're a very well equipped character or you're not, you know, just having
Definitely.
those friends to kind of tag along and make things a little bit more interesting. Because you've done a lot of, you know, camping things by yourself. What do you do to keep yourself entertained in that situation? Because the game itself isn't entertaining, but when you're doing like a 17, 18-minute spawn and you have to sit there for, you know, spawn after spawn after spawn for like 10, 15 hours, what do you do in that situation?
I'm watching y'all's videos.
Oh, we appreciate that, brother.
Plug.
Thum the Barbarian. Nah,
No, seriously, I watch videos like what was the camp? I was doing a camp this past week, and I can't remember which one it was, but that's when I got introduced to backyard blocks, or whatever you guys call it on Scrap Mechanics.
Oh yeah, Block Wars or
Block Wars,
Blockyard?
yeah.
Blockyard. You want to give
Blockyard,
me
there you go.
give me consent and I'll pull it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, it's all right. Yeah, that is just that was just random luck of us just kind of playing around on that game and trying different things out, and we ended up inventing an entire game, kind of like tennis or something like that, with a lot of aspects to different video games in there, mixed in together. So it was kind of cool. I liked it. Are you ready for the res, or are you still doing something?
Yeah, go ahead. I got something for Thune here though. Listen to this. Shoot, buddy, shoot.
Oh man, that's an X-wing.
That's something. I don't know what he's playing.
Definitely Star Wars related. Definitely Star Wars noises.
Yes, it is. All right, res incoming.
I love Star Wars, man. I grew up on Star Wars. I know you guys have heard this story many times, but the first movie that I truly remember watching was Return of the Jedi. We went to the mall in Gastonia, the only mall that Gastonia had at the time, and my dad took me. He told me that he took me as a 3-year-old baby to Star Wars, but he had to leave the movie halfway because I started crying. He also said that he took me to see Empire that Strikes Building. I think Empire Strikes Back. Did I say building?
Yeah,
Empire
he
Strikes
strikes
the
the
building.
building, man.
It smacks the building, man. But Empire Strikes Back, and I do have flashes of memories. But the thing I remember most about that period was that directly after the movie, he went out and he bought me the Hoth snow set, and it had a little trapdoor in it. And if I'm not mistaken, he either bought the what do they call the wampum, the big snow monster. What was it called? What's it called, Chupa?
The Yeti type creature guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't remember what it's called, dude.
Is it a wampum? I think it's a wampum, guys. Don't hate me if
Sounds
I'm
right.
wrong. Yeah, don't hate me if I'm wrong. But he bought me the set, and he bought me that. And I remember taking Luke Skywalker into the set, hanging him upside down, and the wampum smacking him around and stuff like that, like a sack of meat. So but I do remember all of Return of the Jedi, and that's where I fell in love. That's why I still collect Darth Vader figures to this day, and will probably collect Darth Vader figures until I die, guys, because Star Wars is it's just my jam, man. And anybody else who's a fan of Star Wars, like I know AC Gamer and Chupa is, and Chupa's children, which he's raising them right, guys. He's raising them right. So you know,
2-year-old doing Imperial March.
yeah, man, there you go, dude. Darth Vader for life. You know, yeah. I mean, it's just something that brings people together. It's something that you can automatically connect with people over, and it's that good. Star Wars is that good. But you're talking to a guy. I mean, you know, I'm a guy who's even. I don't hate the prequels like everybody else does, because it gave me more Star Wars universe to love. So I don't maybe love them as much as the originals, but you know, I don't hate them like everybody else does. And I loved the Force Awakens.
Hey,
So
I don't hate the prequels. I absolutely love Jar Jar Binks. I mean, you cannot get better than Jar Jar. The best character out of the entire franchise, man. You know, he's right up there with the first three. I mean, that guy, you know, just is amazing.
All I gotta say is when people bring up Jar Jar Binks, Darth Maul. You wanna bring up a bad character? Let's talk about a good character. Darth Maul is one of the greatest characters ever to come out of the Star Wars universe. And people always talk about Jar Jar Binks, but they never talk about Darth Maul. Let's talk about Darth Maul.
Let's
Darth
talk
Maul
about
was,
let's talk about the first three Star Wars that ever came out, right? 4, 5, and 6. In those movies, they had two Sith, right? They had Darth Vader and they had the Emperor. Did they die in any of their movies except for like way into the franchise? No. You look at like Darth Maul, first movie he's in, he's dead. Like that guy's not tough. I mean, he didn't even last a movie.
He killed a Jedi Master, man. He killed
How many Jedi Masters
Qui-Gon
did Darth
Jinn.
Vader kill? He killed all of them. He killed the entire thing.
He killed one or two, dude. Okay,
No,
don't
like
think-
1 or 2 million. Like he killed every single one of them.
But now, according to some of the comics and stuff like that, Darth Maul did a lot more damage than what we saw in the movie. He did, but he was just a great character. He was a great character. He was well written. He was well portrayed, and his lightsaber fights were the best, man. I mean, you can say what you want to and diss him all you want to, but his lightsaber battles were the best. Now, I'm a Darth Vader guy all the way down, man. I mean, I'll take Darth Vader over Darth Maul any day, but Darth Maul was a great character.
I think you're right.
And
I think
he more than makes up for Jar Jar Binks, man. In my opinion,
he was a great character. I just wish he had survived longer. Like, why do they always have to
would've
kill
liked
off
to
the
have
Sith
seen-
every single time? You know.
I would have liked to have seen more of Darth Maul too. I think he should have, been killed off maybe in the third movie. He should have lasted a lot longer. But they tried to give us General
Grievous.
General Grievous, and he didn't make up for Darth Maul.
No, he didn't.
He was a great character. He was a good character, but he was not on the level that Darth Maul was.
Yeah,
so.
and that guy stayed around for several movies, but then Darth Maul, they just get rid of, and I'm like, dude, you have a
So
good character.
they made a mistake there. I agree. I mean, they made a lot of mistakes in the prequels, man. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that they didn't, because they definitely did. But they did some really good things, like the fight with Yoda and why am I drawing a blank on all these bad guys' names? The old Christopher Lee's character.
You talking about the Emperor when Yoda fought the Emperor?
No, Christopher
No.
Lee.
Good lord, if you hadn't said that.
He was the leader of the separatists. He was the leader of the separatists. He was a dark Jedi, the old guy who fought Yoda in the second movie. Remember the awesome lightsaber battle between him
Oh
and
my goodness, I'm
what's
drawing a
his
blank.
name? What's his name? It's killing me. I'm dying.
Somebody is
Oh,
hitting the screen right now. Like I know who he
oh
is.
man, it's
You're
amazing.
gonna get comments, just so you know.
Oh man, it kills me that I can't remember his name, dude. He actually cuts off Anakin's hand in that battle, and then Anakin kills him in the third movie, if I'm not mistaken. And it's
Count
General Count Dooku.
Count Dooku. There
Holy
you go.
crap! What a brain fart! Jesus, what a brain! I can't believe that. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, his fight with Yoda, the Emperor's fight with Yoda in the Senate room, that was amazing, guys. There were some great things about the prequels that everybody wants to talk about Jar Jar, and
I
I
think
don't want to ever talk about Jar Jar
Yeah, I don't
ever
think
again.
anybody ever wants to talk about Jar Jar. He just somehow comes up in conversation, and
Because
that
he's
pretty
the
much
worst
ends it
thing
right
about.
there.
Yeah, he's the worst thing about the prequels. He literally is the worst thing about the prequels. But you know, in a
I
lot of
think
people's eyes. So
the big thing too is like you're saying about Darth Maul. People that wanted to see more of it is because of the fact that the lightsabers, like you said, the lightsaber dueling in there
oh
was
yeah,
awesome.
dude, it was
It's
amazing.
because the fact that they casted Ray Park. He's a martial artist by trade. That's what he does. He's a stuntman,
Right.
and he was capable of doing those things and playing that role really well. Plus the dual lightsaber. I mean, the lightsaber staff, whatever you want to call it,
So it was amazing, dude.
it was
Yeah.
unique.
And I
I
think
remember,
that's perfect though, because usually when they cast those type of people, they can't act worth anything. But in that role, you don't really like. Did he ever say anything? I don't know if he ever said a line.
He had like three
very few,
lines.
yeah, very few
Yeah,
lines.
so perfect for him. I mean,
He delivered them well, dude. The makeup, I mean, I remember before that those movies ever come out. I remember Star Wars Galaxy and playing Zabrax, or was that after the prequels? Was Star Wars Galaxy. I think it was before the prequels, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was
But
before.
yeah, and I fell in love with Zabrax back then because that was one of the playable characters, and they look like freaking devils, guys. And I'm not, I'm not a devil worshiper or anything like that, but I think that demonic looking characters look cool. In my opinion, that's just me.
well,
And they
Sith.
weren't all evil.
Yeah,
Yeah, and exactly. I mean, it's just Star Wars. The Star Wars universe is so rich, and it's got so many great stories in it. And I've actually really thought about a lot of times trying to get the license to write books in that universe because, man, you could come up with anything. You could tell of a Jedi who has no connection with there's just all kinds of stories you could tell about the Star Wars universe. And
that ain't gonna happen anymore. That's owned by Disney.
oh yeah, Disney.
Disney got their claws up in there.
Well, Disney showed me The
I
Force Awakens. I thought The Force Awakens was a good movie. I think that as long as Disney cares enough about Star Wars to make movies like that, then it's going to be okay, guys. I mean, Disney is this huge corporation, this huge conglomeration, but they make good movies, man. I mean,
yeah,
sometimes
I wouldn't say any more about Disney on that regard because they're pretty. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm not
I,
afraid of Disney, man.
You're not afraid of Disney? I'm afraid of Disney.
No,
I am
I'm not.
terrified of
The
that
worst
company.
the worst they can do is copy, or put a strike on this video.
Are you
And,
kidding me? No, I'm not even going to say anymore. I am done with that conversation on Disney.
but anyway, I mean, yeah, I guess
We love you, Disney.
I actually, I mean, they've made great movies, and that's the one thing that about Disney that. But anyway, the thing is we were talking about is the prequels. I don't hate them as much as other people seem to hate them, and George Lucas, I think that's one of the reasons he actually sold the property, was because everybody gave him so much guff and so much hatred over the prequels, and
And it's crazy because, people, I guess he just got used to people worshiping. I'm full power if you want to pull. But
yeah,
yeah, I guess he just got used to everybody kind of worshiping him because he had done so many good movies. I mean, E.T., all these movies. I mean, just one right after the other, that he had done really well. And then he came out with those prequels, and people didn't like him. I guess he couldn't take it. I mean, if you're in that kind of industry, you're gonna have people who hate you. You're gonna have people who just like diss you, or diss every. I mean, it doesn't really even. They may not even dislike what you did, but they're doing it so they can be on TV or whatever the case may be. And it's kind of boggles my mind that he had got that far for that long and couldn't take the criticism.
It was his baby though.
yeah, I mean, yeah, he gave his heart and soul, put his heart and soul into it, and he did such a good job with 4, 5, and 6 that I don't know, man, I don't know.
You know
It
what
just
the story I heard, and I don't know if it's true or not, but the story I heard is he wrote 1, 2, and 3 first. He wrote those books. He sent them
Right.
off for people to read, and they told him, no, these aren't good enough. Then he wrote 4, 5, and 6, and they're like, oh, these are really, really good books. So they published those. I don't understand. I guess once you get to a certain point in your career, you're like, I know better than they do. But if the industry basically was telling you that those books sucked, shouldn't you at least somewhat take into account their criticism and maybe be like, maybe they aren't as good as these next ones? But it sounds like to me that he just went back and he recreated those 3 books, and people were like, guess what, guy? They suck. You know, those guys were
Maybe,
right. They suck. No, that's why they didn't produce them in the first place.
maybe he got the big head. Maybe after 4, 5, and 6 were so popular and so successful, maybe he just got the big head, dude. I mean, and can you blame him? Those movies became
Sorry, AC.
It's all right. It's all right. I'd rather move back
they
than you not have enough room up there.
they transcended regular movies. I mean, I don't even when I give people my top sci-fi list, I don't even put Star Wars in it because Star Wars stands alone to me. And it's like that for a lot of people, man. The first 3 movies, they stand alone, man. There's really nothing to compare them to. So he did really well, but I think you're right. If he was told by people who knew what they were talking about, hey, these books aren't good, these should be rewritten, then maybe he should have done something. Maybe he should have.
If the story I heard, they didn't mention rewritten. They just said they weren't any good. So that kind of implies that maybe you can't even save that story. Just go ahead and rewrite it all together. And to be honest, once you watch the episode where Anakin is creeping out on Padme for that whole movie where he's getting married and all that other stuff,
Right, right.
they didn't pick the right guy, I don't think, because he was so creepy in that movie, man. He was so creepy. Even once like she started returning the emotions back to him, it just came across like, wow, like you just married your stalker. Like that's what I got in that movie the whole time. So
He did not make a good Darth Vader. He did not. Well, I don't know. The part where he went and killed the younglings was I kind of thought that was fairly impressive. He
The
did
second
seem to
movie, yeah, and the second
yeah.
movie was different, but the third movie he did a little better. It was still some problems where to me it was more the whininess.
right.
Yeah, exactly. Darth
He
Vader
threw
would not have
tantrums.
whined, dude. But I mean, they do say from the lore. I mean, Jedi's who are too emotional do tend to fall to the dark side, and I guess that's what they were trying to portray. That he was very emotional. He didn't have his emotions contained. They weren't under control and stuff like that, and that's why he was whiny. But
What's the name of
I
the
mean,
actor?
Darth Vader, man. Hayden
No, no,
Christensen.
no. The guy who plays the voice for Darth in the original 3.
Oh,
Oh,
James Earl Jones.
Yeah,
Man.
can
Yeah.
you imagine that guy whining? I can't. I can't
No,
picture him
no.
whining, not even in the least.
Yeah, exactly. Darth Vader would have been angry. He wouldn't have been whining.
Yeah, I mean, just
So,
his voice alone, the way it comes across, and like he did that, what was it, the Corn movie with Kevin Costner? Like I just can't imagine that guy sitting there whining, even in the slightest.
yeah.
I don't want to make my bed.
Right? Yeah, it would come across as like funny and not like I don't know. It just wouldn't work. It would not work. So yeah, they picked the wrong guy. They picked the wrong actor. They definitely did. And nothing against the guy.
Yeah.
I think
AC?
yeah, I could root it, but it was almost
Okay.
dead anyways.
It's dead. It's dead.
We got him. Oh,
there
we
you
got to
go.
add to the wall, guys. We got to add to the wall.
Where did this guy come
That's
from?
maybe that's a. Oh, okay. That's a visible wall right there. Very nice. Yeah, visible wall. Woo.
Yeah, it's the one that leads up to the top.
No. Awesome.
Now, who
Now
do
I
you-
know where it's at, though.
Who do you guys think did a fantastic job in that movie though? The first one, first 2, 3.
I thought Natalie Portman did very well. Um,
I liked him the first two. I don't know about the third one though. The third one I didn't care too much either.
Christopher Lee as Count Dooku was awesome. I liked it. I liked his performance. It was very believable. I liked the computer graphic, the CGI for Yoda. I thought they did a good job on Yoda. And Mace Windu. I thought Mace Windu was awesome too. So
I thought they should have had more English actors in it. I mean, like the original 3 were a lot of English actors in it. It kind of
yeah,
gave it that.
all the Empire guys. Yeah, on the Star Destroyers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All the officers, they were all British.
Let's back this up a little bit, Slick.
All right.
And it
You
makes
got 'em,
sense to
right
to
behind
us
it.
over here. I mean, if you watch Americanized movies, you'll notice that most of the evil people in them are British for some reason, and it just kind of fits with our psyche over here, I guess. I don't know, but
British people are just evil, man. Come on, dude. Look at Super Bits and Bobs.
That's
I
messed
If
up.
you're watching this, Super Biz, I love you, man. You're not at all evil. I just
was gonna
me
say
being
I'm
silly.
I'm half English on my side anyways, so you know
Uh,
I'm a little
yeah.
evil.
Apparently, I'm just on both sides of my family. I am English. Somebody looked it up. One of my uncles looked it up, and both of our families. I thought we were like 3/4 Irish, but no, we're all English. So I don't know.
Just don't do like that guy on the commercial. You seen the one for genealogy where he's like, oh, we always celebrated our German heritage. We took German classes and all that other stuff. And then he's like, I find out that I'm Scottish, and immediately he abandons everything that his family ever taught him. And he's like, now I'm totally Scottish, and he's wearing like a kilt and stuff like that. I'm like, I
No, I don't.
understand you're part Scottish, but doesn't your like family tradition mean anything to that guy? Apparently not. He's like, I'm full blown Scottish now.
I'm never gonna stop drinking green beer, dude. You never have to worry about that. St. Patty's Day will always be a special time.
Where, man, affliction. All right, mend is down.
Yes,
Guys,
sir.
I
I
am
got you.
going to
I
end
got
the
you.
video here, and I want to thank all of you for watching. I want to thank AC guys for coming out, and my friend Chupa. Guys, I want to encourage you all to go. If you're watching my channel exclusively, guys, please go watch AC Gamer's channel. Please support my friends. I would really appreciate it, guys. Most of you probably already do. And guys, I want all of you to have a great day. And once again, thanks for watching. We will catch you all in the next video.
Subscribe.